Alright, I'm done. I just felt like starting off today's stream like that. Guys, I had coffee this morning, I feel good. And yeah, surprise, surprise. We got an HD texture pack that actually, like, works for this. It is a work in progress. It was actually, started by someone else, and then these current group of guys picked it up. And I mean, it's looking good. It's looking good. So it's not all the textures are done, but we'll keep updating as we go along. And I'm quite excited. I think it looks really sharp. I didn't ignore you. I just knew I was about to go live, so I figured I'd say hey whenever I went live. Ready to go have some fun or what? So yes, so this is we got an HD texture pack. It's a work in progress. There was one user that was working on it. I'm sorry. Somebody was working on it, and then their life had other plans, and they had to pretty much abandon it. But then this other guy, or girl, not really sure, this other user went in, I literally, like, just went live. And I said 10 Central Time. So, this other user picked it up, and actually, like, the original one that was working on it transferred it over, like all the current files. And so this one user restarted the project, and it's like a community like multiple people are contributing. Looks really good. There are little things I don't like which are going to be fixed down the road, I'm sure, like oh, the weeds look great, but when you pick them, like the whole texture just is like as opposed to like even like the little hole in the ground like goes with it too. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. But I think that's just like they used the same texture to replace all three so that it looks more consistent than having like the old textures with the new textures. So not American. Well, I don't know. There's conversion clocks out there. But I was very excited to find this and get it working. You do have to have like the latest developmental build of Animal Crossing to get this working. But I mean, look, it does like the trees, the fruit, like even like not every one of the players is like not all the player faces are done. Not all of the clothes are done. Again, it's a work in progress. Oh, that was my phone. Other people going live, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it was me. It was my phone being like, hey, you went live. But yeah, even like the clock, you can see like the clock and date looks really good. All the UI is like looking... Did I say the latest development build of Animal Crossing? You know what I mean. Of Dolphin. I feel like a dork now. But yeah, like the ground and everything looks so good. What they're doing is these are not upscaled textures. These are hand redrawn. I say hand redrawn, it's all done digitally, but you know, like they are tracing over the original textures. They're blowing up the original textures and then tracing over it with the appropriate software. And so obviously some of them are not replaced, so you can tell very clearly like, oh, that's an old texture. Hello. I don't DBSD pones, I guess, is something. But hello. But I'm actually very excited to say, thank you for the host one. I'm very excited to say that I'm gonna actually start contributing to this project. So my own textures will be in the texture pack for this game. There is a link if you want the texture pack as well. You just do AC DBS. Okay, we'll do. Thank you. That makes it easier to know, like, what do I call you? Oh yes. So thank you so very much for your business. It is my pleasure to announce a complete store renovation. Come enjoy our wider selection of products. Glad that happened. Yeah, it was closed yesterday all day, which I was like, good. I mean, a good amount. A lot of the villagers aren't done. It's actually kind of weird because it looks like certain parts of like things are done. Like I'll show you at the museum. Blathers, like his torso. Hey Maxie, like his torso is done. Oh, what the? Okay, it always throws me off whenever I see like. Oh gosh, dang it. Always throws me off whenever there's furniture. It's not like too jarring, like it is noticeable whenever you see an old texture, but I feel like it was always noticeable. But you can tell, like, I think most of the, like, I think all the grass textures are done. I think, for like the different seasons and what, and I think all the trees are done, and I think all the fruit are done. So stuff like just the ground and stuff walking around looks pretty good. But you can tell, like, it's kind of odd when talking to Blathers, like, his torso's done, but his head's not. Like some of the textures have already been done. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm not ready today because they have like this big old, like, I'm part of their Discord. I actually got to talk to the guy personally who like rebooted this texture project. Was weird with the textures for the holes since they did all three or something. What did I say? I think I was just saying that it's weird. It always throws me off whenever like there's furniture in the holes. The text obviously is like redone, so the text looks really clean and nice. But I got to talk to the guy that actually like restarted all this project. I'm gonna start contributing myself, but it's a big old like to do, like they have Excel spreadsheets and all this stuff of like, this is priorities on stuff, this is who's working on what, this is what needs to be done, yada yada yada. And I'm gonna be working on it on stream, but not immediately, like not today, because there is just like this big old to do of like looking at everything and kind of figuring out where do I fit in, what textures do I want to work on. And that is the hey Dane. Another big thing about it is that it's the same group of people in the Discord. For them is like half of it is for the texture pack and half of it is for the translation of E+. And they actually asked me, they're like, do you want to help out with the translation? I was like, okay, like I only know English and even that is so so don't put me on translation duty. Another dinosaur track. I might have, well, 2 resins, so straight up I know for sure one of those is already turned out. I gotta just go in and look. I kept a lot better track of it in my first playthrough. But I'm very excited to get started on this. A lot of it is just literally tracing over with better software, like with just better, like I'll use vector software like Inkscape, which is what I usually do my graphic design with. Ammonite, that's track, that's egg, yeah. So I can actually do oh, well, thank you for hanging out. It was nice having you, even briefly. But once I figure out what I want to do, there is some, like, artistic, freedom, like, because there are certain things that are like either really blurry or it's like they kind of had an idea of what they wanted, but you kind of have to fill in the blanks as far as like manually upscaling the textures. But it's gonna be just a nice way of like, I'll play the game for the first hour. What I'm doing is I'm changing kind of my format just ever so slightly. I am going to, instead of streaming 3 games, I'm gonna alternate between this and Farm together. So like today will be Animal Crossing and some other game. Tomorrow will be Farm Together and some other game. On Animal Crossing days, I'll stream Animal Crossing, and then at least some of the days I'll be like, okay, for the next 2 hours it's going to be texture redrawing and stuff, and it'll be a great way for me to hang out with you guys and chat while working on redrawing the textures and stuff. I have limited experience with graphic design. Like I work with Inkscape a lot with my other things, with my other projects. So I have an idea of what I'm doing there. It's going to be new to like redraw textures and actually work on a texture pack, but it'll be really exciting to have like my name in the credits of contributors for this. I'm very good. I had coffee this morning, so I've been working on like this morning. I had found this texture pack on Saturday while my boyfriend was gone. I didn't end up streaming on Saturday. I was like, I need some time to myself. To kind of decompress. So I didn't end up streaming while my boyfriend was gone at work, but I worked on stuff like this. So I got the texture packs installed, which is again partially done, looking pretty good so far. And then this morning did even more. I was talking with them in Discord. I got in the Discord, which I had to dig around for. The one on the forum post, which the link is, if you want to like join this community, download the texture pack. There's a forum post that's a link. If you do !AC texture, a one word, it'll take you to the forum post where you can download this in its current form. And then the link for their Discord invitation was not current, but in one of their like, also in the forum was like, here's everything you need to know about getting started, and then one of the things was like helpful links, and then in that was like the Discord link. So I finally found my way into their Discord, and yeah, like I said, I got to chat with the actual guy that rebooted this firsthand, and he was super helpful. He or she, I actually am not entirely sure, so I'll just leave that open. I think it was like Brackenhawk or something like that was their name. My dear Nate, I asked your father very sweetly, what would you like for dinner, dear? No answer. Well, looks like someone's getting meatloaf again. So there. Mom. I love my letters from Mom. They're the best. Oh, I actually got points. Like for the past like week, it's been like... I highly recommend it. Like, check out the texture pack. It's really nice. Again, not 100%. But I'm trying to kind of spread the word. Other graphic artists out there, or anybody who wants to, like, anybody with like an artistic like idea. They say the rules of like, this is how we want it to be done. So there's very clear guidelines. So even if you're like new to it, as long as you have some sort of idea of how to use something like Inkscape, which is a free vector software, they are like. You should be able to figure it out. Because again, most of it is just redrawing over old textures. Super exciting. Some of it is looking really, really good. Like the leaf is looking good. And again, not all players are done. Especially the villagers. There are so many villagers. They are working on also doing the texture pack for the E+. And a lot of people have started streaming E+ with the current translation, even though it's not 100% done. A lot of the they're already playing with E+, which has a lot of features. New fish to catch, new bugs to catch. The island, which you have to have the GBA for in the NTSC version, which is what I'm playing. You don't have to have a GBA to go to the island. It's all just built into the game and everything. So there's just so many things that's like, they're making this texture pack for both. Yeah, I was just like, whoever, I want to get the word out and be like, hey, if you want to join this, this is it. And this is what the game really needed. Like the game, this is one of my favorite Animal Crossing games, because I feel like the newer ones kind of lost some of the charm, but this one needed a little bit of modernization as far as textures. Like it just needed to be upscaled. And the fact that they are hand tracing over all of them and said, oh crap, when is this open? Okay, it is open, we're good. It's making the game look even better. Not all the buildings are done, but you can already see some progress. Like the post office looks good. Like they redid like the exterior and the sign of the post office. I don't necessarily like the, like, see, this UI is not done. The map's done for the UI. And again, the map was also meant to be, like... I don't know if they're redoing these individual icons. I think they're pretty much staying the same. Just because it's easy to see, like, what they are. I think they're just meant to stay pixelated like that. But as far as, like, the UI surrounding the map and everything, like, the menus are looking good. That's actually, again, I think the name is Brackenhawk. I could be completely messing up the name. But that guy is the one that's kind of in charge of all the UI. Basically what you do is you figure out what you want to do, what textures you want to redraw. You tell them what you're redrawing and make sure nobody else is already doing it. You tell them what you want to redraw and they'll kind of put your name down. That way there's no overlap of multiple people trying to do the same textures, because they do take a while. Now, I say all that to say we're gonna actually play the game more, but I just was like super excited about, like, hey, the game is looking really good. I love the water. The water looks really good now that it's been updated and everything. There's just really exciting things that I'm super excited about. And I'm excited to say that I'm gonna start with the project as well. Again, on stream, you'll be able to kind of see, even if you don't know what you're doing, just stay tuned for future streams where I'm doing it myself and you can kind of see the step-by-step, like, this is how you do this. That way, if you want to contribute, but you just didn't know how, there's gonna be a way. Oh, I need to sell that green dresser too. I'll sell that in a second. Yeah, let's... and that too. Lamentoid. Or Lamentoid. I guess it'd be Lamentoid probably, but is it sad then if it's about lamenting? Oh, an axe. That's probably a good investment. Also, those fossils were worth a good amount today. The past couple days I've been playing off screen, doing my usual rotation. I couldn't yesterday because the store was closed, but I have been keeping up on the lighthouse. I've lit the lighthouse every day. I don't remember when exactly he comes back. I think on the 30th or something. So sometime this week, Tortimer's coming back, and then, assuming I keep up with the lighthouse and light it every night, he should be happy with me and give me the lighthouse statuette thing, which is also very exciting. Once they get more of the translation done, I probably will switch over to E+, and then use these textures on E+ as well, so it'll just be the same game with more content. They were telling me earlier in the Discord that it's like it really refreshes the game. So even after you're like burnt out of this version, oh look, the signs are done too. I didn't know that. Even after you're burnt out of like this version of the game, it's like, okay, then you switch over to the translation of E+, and it adds so much new content that it really refreshes the game. Again, bunch of new villagers. On this game, but like where you can pick your starter fruit and reroll town maps forever, like your fave. I mean, it is technically a ROM to play this. Ah, poo. Ah, poo. Drop something. That. Drop that. So there's like definitely like hacks that let you do that. If you just like Google like, hey, like ROM hack the Animal Crossing to change your town how you want to change it. Like those do exist. So that's an option for those of you. I'm like fine with like whatever the town is, because especially with the community, somebody can send you a fruit and then that can be, then you can just basically just swap out fruit. I mean, whatever fruit you get is like, going to be worth more than the default anyways, so I would almost prefer my favorite fruit to be not my default fruit, because then whatever my favorite fruit is going to be worth more. The neighbor text. Yes, I read an article recently that was talking about exactly that. They almost made it nicer for kids. They made it more kid-friendly, which I don't even really feel like it was that bad. And I'm all about like being really friendly and positive energy and stuff, but it's a very comedic way that they're kind of rude in a comedic way. I've never felt like, oh geez, here we go, they're being like an asshole again. Like they're not that bad, but they did. The neighbors were ruder in this, and they softened it up, and there's less personality because of it. And I think that is a flaw of the newer games. I still like the new games. I'm super excited for the Switch one. But definitely with the texture pack and everything, and me joining that project, I'm gonna keep playing this one as well, in addition to the Switch version. Maybe not on stream as much, at least for a while. I might take a break from this, especially when it first comes out. But it is something that I'm wanting to keep up with, at least until we get the textures all redone. There's a ton still left to do. They're probably not even 50% done with the textures. They got all like a lot of the main ones, like I said, the outside environments and stuff, those have already been hit really hard, because those are what you see a lot of individual villagers. Because there's so many villagers. Like that's what's interesting, is like they have more personality because they are more abrasive, and I kind of like that. In fact, some of my favorite neighbors in this game are the abrasive ones. When they're abrasive, my natural instinct is like, we're gonna be friends. I'm gonna make you nicer to me. Like it adds like a challenge almost, of like, they're very grumpy and abrasive towards me. I'm gonna melt that icy heart. So it's like it's a dumb sort of approach to it, but that's just how I kind of play it. And I like, again, you don't have that nearly as much. Some of them are still like mean, but it's just not on the same level. It's just not on the same level. So I like this one, and my main complaint was the textures. Like, it does look dated. It looks like it's an old GameCube game. But I mean, technically it looks like it's a N64 game because of the polygon count, but which it was. I mean, that's literally, which is basically just ported from N64. But making the textures HD is just like, oh, all of a sudden this looks amazing. Like, even some of the I think I sold everything. Yeah, okay. Even some of the mobile textures, like from Pocket Camp, whatever it's called, don't look as good as some of the textures that they've redone in this. These textures are made to look good up to, I think, 4K. I'm just running 1080 right now. I don't need to play this game in 4K. I can't imagine anybody being like, it has to be 4K. What was I even doing there? I don't even know what I was doing. But I'm just very, very excited already. Again, it already is just like, oh, this is looking so much better. Oh, and these are things I wanted to sell, but I couldn't sell. Gotcha. I forgot about that. I'm really surprised that they gave me, like, points. For the last week, they were just like, your house is hideous. 0 points. You live in squalor. And then I, like, pushed some stuff to the side of the room, dropped a couple dinosaur fossils, and they were like, all right, that's better. Here's 2,000 points, or whatever it was. It's just like, all right. Oh, dang it. I meant to save Mom's. I'm saving all of Mom's letters because they are just so much fun to read through and look back on. And I forgot to drop that off, so I'm going to go do that now. save a letter. Yeah, I'm really glad that you popped in, Vernon, because yeah, I was like, hopefully some people, I was hoping one would appreciate it, because I know one is also a big, one of four is also a big Animal Crossing streamer. So I was like, okay, and he's also very artistic. He does like a lot of pixel art, which is not, I mean, not this necessarily, but he does a lot of pixel art. So I'm just like, okay, he's artistically inclined. If nothing else, he may just want to update the texture, or may like want to download the texture pack. But I was like, maybe he would also enjoy joining, and that's again, I'm trying to get the word out for people who just want to download the texture themselves, or people who actually want to contribute. Either way, the first one was dropped because the guy in charge of it had a lot of personal things come up, and the second reason was there wasn't a lot of traction for the project. Not a lot of people were interested in it at the time, and it may just be that word didn't properly get out about it. So hopefully, if we can get more people at least downloading it and showing it, this is kind of new for me. I was not saying nothing about your weight. But, and that's totally fine. Like I said, at the very least, I was like, he might want to download this to update the textures. That's perfect. Did those always move? Did the lily pads always move and I've just like never noticed that? I honestly don't know. They must have. I don't think they could change that in like a texture file. I don't know. But that looks good. They always moved. Okay. Pixely in 2D. Which I get. Yeah, I was like, you're mostly like pixel art and stuff, which you're very talented at, by the way. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that, but like, look at the water. The water looks so good now. Ugh, I love it. But at the very least, I wanted to get the word out to people and kind of promote the project more, so that they're less likely to drop it again. I don't think they are. There are a lot of people involved with it, so even if like some people have to step down and like walk away from the project for personal reasons, the people that are, there will be other people there to pick it up. I don't think it'll ever like disappear. So that's very exciting. And like I said, I'm excited to be a part of it and be able to put my name on there, put my stamp on there, and be like, I did this. I did this one villager. That was me, or whatever. Little things that's just like, I contributed to this, and the fact that it's gonna be like, why did I go back here? I keep going in here when I'm wanting to go to the store. I'm just talking so much and not paying attention to what I'm actually doing. The fact that it's like a visual art thing as well, which is not usually my forte, but this is something that is within my skill level, at least. Tracing, I can trace. That it seems very exciting. This morning's been very good for me. Again, actually chatting with them, which is really surprising because I am not good. It's weird because I'm a streamer, but I have a lot of social anxieties, like a lot of social anxieties. So you'd think as a streamer I wouldn't, but I do. This is kind of one of my daily challenges, because that's one reason I do stream, is to get past all of my social anxiety. So now I can go deposit a bunch of money. But it's really hard for me to just like start up a conversation. Like, it was a big Discord with a lot of people, all these different chats. I was like, I don't know where to introduce myself. I don't know what to do. And I finally just like sucked it up and said hi and got the ball rolling, and that was just very exciting. And again, like I said, I got to talk with the guy who, more or less the guy in charge, at least of the textures. As far as I can tell, I could be wrong. I could be wrong about like what his role is in this. I know he made the forum post and talked about it. I think he's the one that picked it up. I say he again. I don't. It could be a girl. If it's a girl, I'm really sorry. But it's just like, I mean, I already loved playing this game. I mean, I've already been streaming it and stuff. But then to find out that like, oh, there's this whole group of people, awesome, fun people that are contributing to this ongoing project. The translation is very exciting because, again, this isn't like the latest version of this game. Like Japan re-released it as the E+, Debutsu no Mori E+, with extra features. I think this is NTSC. I forget which PAL and NTSC. I get those two confused. The US version never got. And so the fact that they're translating that so that we can then experience all the fun stuff. Get out of here, Tom Nook. Nook's a crook. Nook's a crook. It's wonderful. So they're essentially bringing a whole new game over. If you already love Animal Crossing, then it's the original GameCube Animal Crossing, then it's like, okay, well, but now they're gonna make it so much more. I should run like errands and stuff. I should really introduce myself to the Able Sisters. I literally have not been inside here once this playthrough. I'm not gonna do pixel art today. Come on in, welcome to Able Sisters, where you are the famous fashion designer. Sable's my favorite. Apparently, it is translated enough where it is playable at this point. I'm sure there's going to be like villager dialogue that is not yet, but it is. There are streamers that are already streaming it, like English streamers that are already streaming it because of the translation. So. Just a little patience, just a little patience. So it's happening. It's definitely happening. And again, I will switch over. Unfortunately, I don't think the saves will carry over because it is technically a different game. So I'll have to start a new village again. But it's exciting. Honestly, it's actually like GameCube is one of the easiest things to emulate as far as like users go. Like I'm sure the programming and everything is probably pretty difficult, but Dolphin, like just Google the Dolphin emulator. From there you just you download the emulator and then you find the ROMs. Not that I would encourage that. I think I'll say this, with Dolphin, you can also just put in your GameCube disc, I'm 90% sure, into your PC, and Dolphin will just run the GameCube disc. I'm not encouraging downloading ROMs illegally. But then, as far as the texture pack goes, it's pretty simple. You just basically put the texture pack in a folder in your documents that is for the textures and everything, and then you tell Dolphin to load the custom texture pack. It really does. Really excited about this texture pack. It's not completely done, but we're working on it. Oh yeah, I was gonna go talk to my friend. I usually only friend one neighbor initially. Is he awake? He may be around his house, but I'm gonna go inside. Hey! Not personally. I'm just now starting to contribute to the project. That was one of my big announcements this morning. Was found this place, or found this texture pack. Got in touch with the community, Pretty much anybody can join and contribute. You just gotta know, like, they have like guidelines and everything on their page. And then basically they are I say hand retracing, but they are retracing over the original textures to just update them and up. So they're not just like taking a texture and putting it through a converter and upscaling it, because that wouldn't look as good. They're like hand tracing over the original textures to update them. It's a huge undertaking because there are tons of villagers, tons of textures for everybody. So when I found out about it, obviously I downloaded it, was like, this looks great. How do I become a part of this? Because I wanted to do some more artistic streams. Did you not have anything for me? I guess not. So I'm gonna start doing that as well, in addition to just streaming the game. Not today, but upcoming streams, once I kind of figure out what textures I want to work on. I will dump those textures from the game and then trace over them, and I'll do that all on stream. Yeah, it just works with Dolphin. You literally just unpack it into the texture file for Dolphin and then tell it to fetch custom textures, and it'll just load these textures over the original ones. And yeah, like looking at the environment and stuff, like the trees and the snow and everything, like it's like, oh, this looks so good. So it's not done, but what's already been done is like, this is so nice. I love this. So excited to do those streams. It'll be another opportunity for me to like hang out and chat with everybody while doing something a little bit more artistic and stuff. They did have to take some liberties. I actually want to show off one. They had to take some artistic liberties because some of the stuff was so muddy, or just didn't. If you just blew it up, it'd be almost too simple. So I actually like this one. You can kind of look at it, like on one of the notes that somebody like doodled Tom Nook on the image and stuff. It's like, oh, this is like really like nicely done. Like it's cute little stuff. You can see like a letter, an apple, a gyroid. There was so much that's just like, this is really cool. So some of it is like directly retracing over textures, and others is like, okay, they took a little bit of artistic liberty to make it look as good as possible. But super good stuff. Certainly can't wait to see where it goes. Hello, person, you have jobs for me? I'll do jobs. You've got one unusual name, old bunny. I mean, it's just plain unusual. I've been thinking about that since early yesterday, old bunny. It's not that unusual. A lot of people are called Nate. Doesn't make me some kind of freak, does it? Give me a job, give me a job. Craving a pear. Oh gosh, dang it. Dang it. Wait, did the one person give me a job and just be like, hey, go pick up this thing from somebody? I probably did. They probably did, and I just wasn't paying attention. That is the only downside to like streaming this game, is like I zone out while chatting and then I'm useless. So I'll just go talk to him again and see if he brings it up. Oh gosh, dang it. Oh wait, no, that's not his house, is it? He's like directly... There we go. That's his house. When I think it actually helps. Need a favor? I do. Pet fish, you believe that? A fish! And she's just so darn cute. I can never say no to her. I guess I kind of spoil her. I got a lot of love to give. The thing is, I'm a little too busy to catch one myself. Lead a very demanding life, you know. So I was hoping you could do it for me, because you lead a slacker's life, right? Oh yes, you know me. Huge slacker here. Okay. I'll go catch a fish. I can do that. I can do that. Because he didn't specify. If he's like, that's not the fish I wanted, then it's like... No. You be happy with the fish I get you, or you leave me alone. Or I guess I leave you alone. Bam! A crucian carp. Perfect first fish for a little girl. Also, you have like tons of fish in your house. What is this? I can't get a fish. Like, you sure? You've got a bunch. You couldn't like get her one? Good gravy, you actually caught a fish. This is just what I was needing. Meowza. I'll give you something for your trouble. you need a kitty carpet. Whatever, you'll grow to love it. Well, that's cool. Need anything else? I'll go catch more fish. Nothing. Nothing that needs doing. Okay. Hello, Kuroro. Is that like Japanese? Like Kuroro Lucifer? Luciferu? Kuroro Luciferu? Is that how I like roughly pronounce that? That's probably terrible. I'm so sorry. But hello, hello. Truffle's been asking for them for quite a while now. I don't have time to do it, so I was wondering if you deliver them for me. I'll do it! Is it really? I've always thought it was pronounced Desu. Oh my god. Kuroro Lucifer? I don't know. I'm so bad. I've never like taken any classes, so I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Truffles. Which one's Truffles? Truffles is the pig. I'm so sorry. Well, at least, I mean, I guess you're getting a laugh out of it. Truffles! If nothing else, I bring a smile to people's faces because of my ignorance. My blissful, blissful ignorance. Oh my gosh, this is just what I've been waiting for. You have to see this cute outfit. It is so cute. Don't look fabulous? Well, I really owe you. Here, take this shirt off my back. So nice to know that there are people like you willing to go the extra mile, Snouty. That is not. I'm not doing. I have voices for like half of these people, and haven't been doing them at all this morning. That's what caffeine does to me. I'm wide awake, and as such, I'm like goofier. So I'm like paying less attention to the actual quality. Named Tom, who's been hanging on to my organizer forever. I think maybe Tom forgot about it because none of my hints seem to have worked. And I'm not subtle. Is that like the, does Truffles use that one meme of Kim Kardashian where it's like, I'm dropping subtle hints that I want my organizer. And then the next frame is just, I want my organizer. How can I be hungry forever? I'm hungry forever. I ate just before the stream. Already hungry again. Already want more food. You're Tom, right? I think you are. Yeah. I say that and I'm like, he's my favorite neighbor. He lives right beside me and he's sassy. He's a sassy cat. An extra sorry in there. You're gonna do this, then get going. It's all you. I should be like reading out all their dialogue, and I'm totally not. I'm just kind of skipping through it. Sorry, guys. Again, today's kind of just a hangout day. Also, the only thing I don't like about this game, and I get it, it's like more like run around stuff, but the fact that they're like, hey, I loaned a thing to a person, can you go get it from me? And then some of them are like, oh yeah, I loaned that to another person. Like, don't do that. Don't, like, if you're borrowing something from someone, don't be the guy that then loans it out to somebody else. If you don't own it, don't loan it. That should be a hashtag. It's a very long hashtag, but you know, it's a life. It's words to live by. It's a little motto there. Don't own it, don't loan it. Oh, I don't care. That's dumb. That's dumb. If you forgot that you weren't the owner, you've had it for too long. Oh yeah, I gotta Go talk to him for another job. Don't run from me. Good mornings. I'll do the voices. I'll be good. So what's going on, Stouty? Give me work. I do have something. No, I'm lying. I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't. Sorry about lying too, Stouty. Sorry. Dang it! I need more jobs. You give me a job. Good morning, Lamar. So tell me, Nate. What did you want, Lamar? Oh God, that just makes me laugh every time because my boyfriend will pick the most random time and then just go bah! Like really loudly across the house, and it always makes me jump. Which is the point. Oh, sound effect again. Dang it, nothing. Why don't you guys have any jobs for me? Gosh darn it. He's such a goofball. It does make me laugh. It always makes me jump, and then I'm just like, Jesus, what are you doing? Okay, even worse, lots of social anxieties here. And if our neighbors are like outside in their yards chatting with somebody randomly, he'll just like crack open the window and then start doing it out the window and then hide and would like peek out the window like, did they look? I'm just like, stop. They know it's us. They're looking right at the house. They're just like, our neighbors are fucking dumb, is what they're thinking. Oh, fuck me. Oh, God. I'm gonna butcher that. I'll... Don't. Is that something, like, really inappropriate? What is that last word? Somebody translate that. I know it's something. You are something. You are a stupid. Okay, well that's not bad. What's I am a stupid? I was like, it's stupid, not so bad. I was like, what am I calling somebody? Feeble. It could be worse, I guess. Is it more offensive in French? Like, just calling you are feeble or weak is not like super offensive, like in English. Oh, I got paper! Yay! I've like done more into like in this game today. Why is it so cold? You know, I'm actually not doing too bad today, but it's because it's supposed to get real cold this week. Like, I think by Wednesday we're supposed to be in the negatives. In Fahrenheit, to be fair, so like that's not like as cold as like the negatives would be in Celsius. But you're a little bit too far away for me to help with your fingers, sorry. I always got the airmail stationary in the other games. Like once I found it, I was just like, I'm just gonna order this all the time because it always looked so official, and I loved it. It's so cold I could even finger some dude just to warm up. Well, it's supposed to be cold enough here that if you attempted it, your fingers might snap off in the progress. So yeah, I'm not excited about the super cold weather. I guess like the benefit is like it's toasty in the house right now because we're like, it's gonna get cold, so let's like heat it up to like the kinky finger dildos. Why are you so squeezed together in the inventory? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. See, I've always noticed that. I've always thought that that was like that. It may be... I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Oh gosh, that's right. You're wanting a pair. I don't have any pairs, Doc. Get out of here. I should go introduce... I've got other neighbors. Yeah, I was like, I think it's that. I think it's the hack that does it. I mean, I might if they make me mad. Yeah, I am a little bit... I do look a little bit squished. I wish you could, like, rotate yourself. Yeah, I think I got new neighbors around here somewhere. Dottie! Where was Dottie? I didn't see Dottie up here. Is she just in her house? Maps are useful, kids. Use them. I'm not in right now. Dang it, Dottie! What am I supposed to do with myself? You're not home. I think I introduced myself to Dottie before, actually. I don't remember. Hey, friend. You got jobs? Oh, sorry. I, like, spaced out. I was thinking about Skyrim, actually. Like, randomly came to mind. Oh, good morning. Is that the first time our paths have crossed, Sugar Pie? It is! You can call me Cupcake. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, Sugar Pie. Ah, neat. How nice to see you again so soon, Sugar Pie. By the way, did you need something, Sugar Pie? Oh my, I just had something for you, but I'm afraid it's been taken care of. Maybe next time, Sugar Pie. Gosh dang it! Nobody has jobs. Nobody has jobs for little old Nate. I tried so hard. And got so far. Dottie! Hi. Hey, Nate. You sleep okay last night? We won? Get some quality time sawing logs? I beg your pardon. I slept so-so. I slept pretty good. Like, all things considered, I didn't sleep, like, a lot last night. Most of the time was just, like, tossing and turning, but I felt rested when I got up. So I guess I just didn't need much sleep last night. Usually, well, I know why. It's because Saturday night, I went to bed at midnight and woke up at almost noon on Sunday. So I slept for nearly 12 hours. I don't know why I was so tired, but I was so freaking tired. And then I just didn't need much sleep last night, I guess. So, need a favor? Yes, talk about timing. I was just looking for someone who could do me a favor, wee one. I have this friend named Cupcake who's been hanging onto my watch forever. Yikes. I don't like sleeping for 12 hours. I don't like sleeping for long periods of time. I like to sleep as much as I need to sleep, and then I want to wake up and get stuff done. I hate sleeping for long periods of time because I usually feel groggy. I feel like I haven't gotten anything done. But I had gotten coffee. We had coffee stuff. So I woke up yesterday. I went in. I got some coffee. I was still groggy because I slept. Sleeping for like 12 hours, your body's like, you want to keep sleeping for the rest of your life. It does not want to get up after you hit that 12-hour mark, and it's just like, nope, you're gonna just keep sleeping. This is your life now. So went and got coffee, had like half a cup of coffee, and then my body was like, all right, we're good to go. I know where Cupcake is. I just met her. She was somewhere over here. There she is. Why are you hanging out in the leaves? Is that what those are? I assume those are leaves. I'm picking up. Dottie's watch. I feel really good today though. Especially again, the caffeine kicked in. I didn't really want to get out of bed this morning, but it wasn't because I was like tired. It was just like I just feel comfortable. Like I just wanted to just stay here and not get up and deal with like morning chores and stuff. Like, I got a lot to do today. I always have like leftover chores because I don't ever want to do chores on the weekend. So Monday morning is always like my, okay, like I gotta get caught up on dishes, and I also have to get caught up on folding laundry and all that stuff. Is just like, all right. So today's gonna be a little bit rough after streams of just like, now I gotta do all this stuff really fast and get it all done, and because we're also streaming tonight. So that's always, and then the community, we're doing the movie night again tonight as well. The community movie night. I don't know what we're watching. Probably Game of Thrones again. The last one I attended, we watched John Wick, the first John Wick, which was very good. I've never seen it before, and I really enjoyed that. And it's just like we're all in like, if for those of you who don't know, we do like a community movie night on Rabbit, which kind of works like, it kind of works like Twitch. Pretty sure it's not legal. It's kind of legally gray. Hey, Cashmere. Is that just how you spell Cashmere? With an H? Or is that Cashmere? Cashmere? Who knows? We'll never know. We'll just don't. There's no way to find out or anything. Dang it! I'll go back to Dottie. Dottie had jobs for me. Maybe she had the one. Trees got in the way. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Good morning. Dang it. Breaking the law and making friends. Yeah, it's kind of like a legally gray thing where like one person basically, like Rabbit hosts the servers. Like basically hosts a computer screen that you, when you make a room, you have a computer screen. And then you go to like whatever website you have to use your own login credentials, which we have. But basically one person logs into Netflix, and then everybody else in the chat room also sees what's happening on the screen at the same time. So it's not a perfect solution. Like, it's not like the like 100% quality. Sometimes it's a little bit laggy or something, but pretty much everybody gets all synced up, and you can hang out in text chat like you would in like watching a Twitch streamer. And then we all hang out and live chat about the movie or TV show that we're watching. And it's been a lot of fun. Been having a good time with that. It's kind of like a nice way to chill out in the evenings, because you're probably not going to have any new jobs for me because it's not been very long. Hey, actually you do. Cool. Totally need it back. Don't you hate when someone borrows something of yours but never returns it? I had these friends back when I was like in middle school that I loaned them The Sims Bustin' Out for GameCube, and they like, it took them forever to give it back, and when they did, it was so scratched up that it was unplayable, and I was just like, what? I was so upset. Where is Jay? Where is Jay? He's down there. Well, at least his house is. But then I just like complained to them enough until essentially their mom was like, you guys ruined the thing you borrowed from him. Well, you're buying a new one for him, so I ended up getting a new copy of it, which was nice. Loved that game as a kid. That was a lot of fun. Jay, what are we gonna do with you? Gonna have to search high and low. Who knows where he could be? Their excuse was like that their little brother like got into it or something, and it's like, okay, but it's still your responsibility. Like you borrowed it, therefore it was your job to like make sure your little brother didn't damage it. Like, it's just, people don't understand like the whole idea of what is the word I'm looking for? Like, not responsibility, which it is responsibility, but like the fact that like when you're not accountability either. I don't know. Just like, it's on you. If you take responsibility for something, it's on you if somebody else messes it up. You can't just be like, well, they did it. It's like, okay, but it was still your responsibility to do that. Like, oh, it's just annoying. Oh well. Again, I still got the game back, but yeah, I totally, bottom line, I totally get where she's coming from. Where is Jay? Oh, it's 11. Oh. Oh my goodness. We're gonna wrap up this game here in just a few. He's gotta be somewhere around here. Because I only stream this usually for about an hour, and then I move on to other games. I'm gonna finish this up, kind of wrap up things here. I'm not in like a huge hurry. What I'm doing is, I was doing an hour of this, and then an hour of Farm Together, and then an hour of something else entirely. And now I'm looking to kind of change. Ooh, something else to dig up. I've decided that trying to do 3 games in a 3-hour stream was not enough time for each game. Now, Animal Crossing, again, you kind of do your rotation. Like, I've been more or less done. Where is Jay? He's like hiding in the trees or something. I know he is. But I decided that wasn't enough time, so now I'm going to do an hour to an hour and a half of like Animal Crossing or Farm Together. I'll alternate days, and then the rest of the time will be whatever other game. Where? I do wish there was. Oh, maybe he's in here. Hey, he is. Yeah, sometimes checking igloos. I wanted to surprise you, so I built it myself. Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. Why don't we play a game? Sure. I always knew you were cool. Okay, now pretend the two of us are wrestling. Oh god, this is how a lot of bad gay porn start. You have to try and guess what move I used to beat you. Hey, if you get it right 3 times in a row, you win. I'll give you a real cool prize if you can pull it off. What? So it's just a rock, paper, scissors thing. You'll be forced to buy my Irish chair. Let's get started. Hey, quick, what move did I just use? Head. Ah, that's it. It was a good match, except that you kept running away the whole time. Okay, rematch. Rah! Quick, what move did I just use? The side. What did you say? You got it. Wow, this is really dumb. Wow. Yes. Yes, Bree. Not 100% done. I just joined the community this morning, but I'm gonna myself be contributing to it. I'm super excited about that, and I'll let you guys, as I do textures, I'll be sure to let you guys know, like, that was me. I did that. I did a thing. Super excited about it though. Yeah. There was one a while back, but the original guy that was working on it had live stuff come up, and there wasn't enough traction for it at the time, so it kind of got dropped. But then this other person came in, Brackenhawk, I think is their username, and they went in and took what he had. He got like the original creator's blessing, took their textures and has like started like a community around it, and multiple people are contributing. There's like a Discord and all this fun stuff. It's really, really awesome. I definitely recommend checking it out. And the textures that are done so far are excellent. It's the same team of people that are actually doing the translation for the E+ version of this game as well. So eventually, and the texture pack is going to work for that version as well. So eventually, we'll have the E+ version of this game in English with full HD textures, which is super, super exciting. It's a huge undertaking. There's a lot of textures. If you do !AC texture, it'll take you to the forum post where you can download it for free. And then if you just Google how to install a texture pack on Dolphin, you do have to use the latest development build of Dolphin though. The latest stable build does not function the same way with textures, so it just won't pull them up. So if you use the latest development build and install the textures, it'll just load them instead of the original textures where they're available, and it's great. You got your worthy opponent this match, except that you cried a little at the end. Hey, okay, final round. Quick, which move did I use? Oh god. Oh god. Should I go for the wrist? Or did he go back to head? I'm gonna say head. What was that? Did I get it right all 3 times? Wow, okay. Didn't think you'd ever be able to get 3 of them right in a row. I didn't think I would either. That's impressive. You can have my Irish chair, no charge. Hey, good game, good game. Okay, now but I also need the thing that you borrowed from a person. My arms are so sore from working out. Can you... Can I not get the thing I needed from him? I'm supposed to pick up a thing. What? That is so dumb. So dumb. Okay, fine. Fine. But yeah, if you look out here, like, a lot of the outdoor textures are done. The ground, the trees are done. I think all the seasons, the ground and trees are done. I believe all the fruit are done. A lot of the villagers aren't yet. All but like 2 of the player faces are done. And a lot of the clothing is, but there's still plenty of clothing to be done. There's still plenty to be done in the texture pack. But so much of it is already just looking so good. It's very exciting. What? Important question. Important answer. What's up? I'm selling the thing you just gave me. Do you save files like memory cards or the GCI folder thingy? What's a GCI folder thingy? Like, I just use the default Dolphin memory card thing where it makes like a folder that acts as a memory card. Like it makes a file that acts like a memory card. I don't know if that's what you're meaning. If there's like a more stable alternative, feel free to let me know. Because I was wanting to switch memory cards and stuff. But when I tried that before, that's when my file like corrupted. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to mess with that anymore, but to just use their default thing. Yeah, it's what I use. I would, I don't know. I'm gonna mail off this, final fossil. Man, I've sent so many fossils in. A full memory card. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I think I do. No, I think it's a file for the memory card that I think it saves to. Like I've got like a memory card A file that it copies to. Hey, Summer Maniac. I don't know how, like... I mean, that's like a cool idea. Definitely because, like... If it was something where I could send it over without it corrupting, and you, like, visit my town and buy something from my store, because that's how you have to get it to your final, like, Nookingtons. But I was trying to swap them out with memory card B's memory card, or slot B's memory card, and tried to make a new town in there, but that's when this one corrupted, because I was going to make a new town, and then just have the person from the new town come over and buy it from my main town, and that's where all the issues happened. Not a lot. We installed an HD texture pack? I don't even know how to do the other thingy. Like the individual files is like for like per game. Is that like a is that what you're saying? Is that's how you have it done? Is like for oh, I wanted to deposit what little money I had extra as well. I've been sending a lot of fossils out though, so I should be like good for weeks. We got an HD texture pack installed. It's not 100% done by any means. I don't think it's even 50% done, but it looks pretty good for what is done so far. And we're gonna, I'm gonna help contribute. And then there's already like a team that's been working on it, and we're gonna get it all knocked out and get this game looking all polished and perfect in no time, hopefully. It'll probably still take at least like a year, but who knows. Everyone's dream. That's what I kind of love about these games, is that like any other instance it sucks. But these games it's like it's a fun thing because there's not the pressure of, oh god, you can't pay other bills because of your loan. It's like, no, you just pay off the loan as you can. And there's an incentive to, because you get to upgrade your house again, which then comes with another loan and everything. But you know what I mean. Like in real life it sucks because there's like, oh yes, you have to pay that loan or they're gonna like take money from your like your paychecks, and then you're just it's just a bad time. We are wrapping this up for the day. And I'm gonna try to alternate days. It'll be like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing. So I think every Monday, Wednesday, Friday I'll do Animal Crossing, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays I will do Farm Together. Now we're gonna go over to a completely unexpected game. Yesterday we were watching some YouTubers play a new game, new-ish game, and my boyfriend was like, "Do you want that game? Because that game looks pretty nice. Do you want that game?" And I was like, "I mean, yeah, but we don't really have the money." He's like, "Go ahead and get it." I was like, "Oh, all right." And that game happened to be New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. So we're gonna play Super Luigi Bros. Actually, Super Luigi Bros. U is what I wanna. That's what I want to stream. What I really want to stream. I played a little bit of just the Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe last night and enjoyed that a lot. I didn't ever play the Wii U version. I played the, which is a different game. I played the DS one. So just like the original New Super Mario Brothers. Thoroughly enjoyed that game. I'm not very good at Mario games. Let me change. New Super Mario Bros. There's like not an option for Deluxe, so we'll just do New Super Mario Bros. Oh, can I do like Luigi Bros? I wonder if Luigi Bros is like an option. New Super Luigi U. There is totally an option for that. Awesome. Just update that as my game, and then close this, and then turn on. That was definitely a Spice Girls reference. Yes, it was. You're welcome for that. You are very welcome. Can Animal Crossing like close out, please? Please? Here we go. It did. Okay. Thought I had to actually close out of it, and it wasn't closing on my screen. The Luigi levels are, yeah, they're supposed to be a little bit tougher just on the basis of you can jump higher, but you have less traction. But I think you can play with all the same characters, and they added, for at least for the deluxe version, I don't know if it was in the original one or not. Again, I didn't have a Wii U, so I didn't really play it. Hold on one second. Make sure that is all synced up like it's supposed to be. Capture card's weird sometimes. Sometimes you have to like pop the switch off and then, yeah, there we go. Brain, work with me. Nabbit. I don't know if it was in the original one or not, but Nabbit's like the easy mode. Yeah, more prone to skidding about. So this will be a little bit tougher, but I'm down. Yeah, Luigi, Toad, Toadette, Nabbit, and just Mario's not an option, which is very funny. So Nabbit literally is such a weird. It is literally like, hey, let your little like kid brother play it. They don't transform any from the items. They just collect the items, but they also don't take any damage from enemies. So like, if it gets too hard, I could just play as Nabbit. Also, I think I'm gonna play as Toadette just because because Peachette, obviously. Hi, Akino. I like how it's just the same game. Mario's hat is still there, but no Mario. This is hilarious. I don't know if I'm sure the levels probably like changed a bit, maybe, or are they reversed? That was the thing with the original. In the original Super Mario Brothers, obviously you went like left to right, but then they made a Super Luigi Brothers. That was the original game where the levels were mirrored. What's up, Akino? Hey, is it a snow day for you? Also, I freaking love Baby Yoshi in this game. It's the cutest thing. Turns into a 1-up at the end of the level. Oh, that's super cool. I like that idea. You're an affiliate. That is very exciting, Akino. I'm super excited for you.
We got a long way to go.
In fact, like the whole like level to get back. The whole game to get back to that castle. I played through the first... Last night, just playing the Mario version, I played through the whole first world and halfway through the second world. And had a lot of fun with it. So I was like, okay, now we'll boot this up and stream it for like 2 hours a day. I know Toadette's technically like easier, like an easier mode. But also I just love Peachette, so... I just wanted to play as Toadette because Peachette. Also, I am admittedly bad at these games, so... Super Luigi U. That's hilarious. Not even... Gotcha. And I'm not used to, like, points. I'm honestly... Oh! That's one of the reasons she's easier. Instead of getting like 1-up mushrooms, she gets 3-up moons. Yes! Already. She's got her little glide going on. And then she can like do that one little... Which I think Toadette could technically do. Look at that. So each level has like 3... For those of you that don't know, each level has like 3 big coins to collect. As well as, like, obviously the regular little coins for just, like, level ups. And then points and stuff. Another benefit to playing as Toadette is Toadette has more time on her level timer, which I get why they're a thing, but I love exploring and stuff in these games. Like, I don't want to spend all my... I barely, like, touched the ground where I could do that jump again. I don't like the timers because I like to explore and stuff. So it's like, aw. There we go. Look at that. It's pro. It's being a pro player. Look at that. Even with the extended like timer, like it was getting all. It puts pressure on you, and I get it. But I like to explore, and part of it, now that there's like collectible coins in it, I'm like, but now I have to do exploration to find the coins. Like, why is so that's one benefit to playing Toadette is there's less of a timer. Like, it's less of a problem. Like, or I say there's less of a timer. It's an extended timer. Bouette and Chompette, are those like canon things, or are those just like fan creations? I like that the default spawn thing is like not a fire flower. It's just fan art. Okay. I'm gonna say, I remember the Bowsette thing. That's one reason I was like, I kind of want this game, because Bowsette came from it, which is weird. Oh, dang it. That's the only downside, is like, but I like playing as Peach. But Peach doesn't have any transformations. It's just Toadette essentially dressed up as Peach. Oh yes, that was something I was saying earlier though, and I distracted myself. I'm not, yes, I'm not super used to, ah! Oh man, that is a classic. That is like the classic tune. It's a hunky daddy lizard. I like Bowsette as a character. I mean, I'm not into girls, so I would obviously prefer Bowser, but spoilers, I'm gay. What was I saying? I got myself so distracted. Oh, dude, all my screams are Toad screams. That's not me playing a character. That's just me. Oh no, I almost did the same thing again. I don't want your fire flowers. I want to just play. There we go. Coins. This game is really fun. Oh, that was what I was saying. I'm not super accustomed to the new Super Mario Brothers games. I played the one on DS. Never played this one on the Wii U though, so this is like a whole new thing to me. Lots of new power-ups that I'm not familiar with, but I'm used to like, I've played Super Mario World like a lot, which is different mechanics. Like this one has wall jumping and stuff that I'm like, oh, okay. I like this. I do like this a lot, but it is definitely new. Like there's ice flowers now, so not even like, need a Toad hat in rainbow colors. Preacher. I mean, like, I don't even know what that would look like. I don't even know. I don't need your coins. I'll just go for the one up, straight up. Mario Bowser combo. I'd be interested in that. He can kidnap me any day. Hi, Bagel. Hi. I don't know if I remembered to say hi to you, but hi. Hi. Good to have you here. I'm excited to play this. Like, this is gonna be a nice little... I've wanted to do some, like, more retro style, like, side-scrolling platformer stuff. I was wanting to play some of the other Mario games on stream, actually. And then, yeah, my boyfriend was just like, just go get this game. If you like this game, why don't you just get it? Mauser. Barrio. I like Bowser, or Barrio. I didn't understand the concept of this game at first because I thought you only got to pick one block. No, you get to pick all the blocks until you hit a Bowser space. So literally, here's you do it, because there's a total of 3. Just look for which one's the Bowser space, follow the Bowser one, and then grab the other ones that aren't the Bowser one. They haven't been too hard yet, so, okay. Like, these I can usually actually follow with my eyes. Usually I have to, like, focus on them as a whole, on, like, the whole screen, and then let my peripherals take care of it. But this one right here should be the Bowser one. So, these two are the items. The first time I played it, they didn't, like, clearly explain it. Or just not clearly enough for me. So I got the first one, then I'm like, oh crap, well I only paid attention to the one item that I thought I could get. Like I picked one of the 2 items that I wanted, followed that, and then I didn't know which the other 2 were, and then the next one I picked was the Bowser one. So I was like, ah, dang it, but I know now. I know how to do it now. Look how perfect she is. She's got her, like, she holds her dress up as she runs. The only thing I don't like about this is the game's shorter than, like, I think it would be a Rainbow Peachette, yeah. Yeah, this one's shorter. Oh gosh, yeah, they did change the level actually. This was not... I don't believe they had like the flame... Ah! Do not like... Oh god. I wasn't like paying attention to the other levels, but they have totally changed it. Oh, the only thing I don't like is it's not technically as long as like an older Mario game. Because the older Mario games are what, like 4? Like the fourth... It was like 8 levels in a world. And this is 6 levels in a world. I'm like, oh. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. Flame Gear Tower. I kind of like that this is more of a challenge though, because it was a little bit simplified before. Rip. Rip. How do I get out? That's so tough. That's so tough. Is there like a platform I can hop through from underneath? I'm determined to get this. I want that dang old coin. This is not that long of a level. I just gotta make it like... This is not... The only thing I don't like is, yeah, Nabbit's like easy mode. There we go. That helps. Oh yeah, there is totally like a thing I can hop through here. That's how you do it. You just wall jump it. Oops. 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 There we go. Made it. At least I made it. I'll get Peach back here in a bit, I'm sure. Well, thank you, game. Making me feel good. Look at this. This is like a new thing. Like ice. Ah! Oh god. Well, you'll see it at some point. You can actually freeze, because the fire flowers never hurt the dry bones before. But you can freeze dry bones in this, and then smash them into other dry bones, and they all die. Which is kind of neat. So that's like a new upgrade that wasn't in the earlier Mario games. I'm like, oh. 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 Look at that. Secrets. Oh no. Oh dear. Hello. I'm liking this little fanfare that the game gives me, like, hey, you're doing really good. Look at that. Look at you. Look at you being good at games. Like, thanks. So theoretically, this is an excellent place to have like an ice thing and then just like slide a frozen. Oh gosh, dang it. I see it. I see it. I gotta go back down. Oh. See? So we'll be able to do it afterwards. Shush it. Shut. You're stressing. You're stressing me. So you freeze this boy. You pick him up. You throw him. Yeah, and it got, well, I wasn't on screen, but yeah, that's how you do it. The only person that has the crowns, that spawns crowns, is her. Now you do get the crowns as an item in the overworld, so I don't know how that works. I also love that all these bosses work like the classic. Oh, good job, Nate. God, I'm really bad at... There we go. Like very classic Mario, 2D Mario bosses. Feels good, man. Feels good. I love it. These are like really fun levels. This is definitely more challenging. Adding the flamethrowers to that level, because it was just cogs before. Oh my god. Our first little fucking baby Yoshi hyped. Also, so this game does the thing where like you can only save at castles, whereas like if you get a game over, you get sent back to where you last saved, which is fair. Good game design choice. Oh no. Like, yeah, it's a good point. But the flaw with that in Super Mario World was mom and dad say no more games for the night, and then they just turn it off, and you're just like, but I couldn't get to a save point yet. Well, now they have a quick save feature, which just literally like saves it. It's the opposite of what quick save typically means. Typically in a game, a quick save is like a thing where you save you can't like exit the game because it'll delete the quick save. But you quick save, that way if you die, you just quick load right back to where you quick saved. This is the opposite. This lets you save, it exits you back to the main menu. When you load back in, the save is gone. So it'll still be, if you die, you'll go back to where you, like the previous castle. It's literally meant to just be, hey, you have to get off the game, don't have time to get to another save point, you can save and get off, but it's not to like pull you away from the yes. Also, F Monty Moles in this game. Because I'm really bad. That's the only reason. It's just because I'm personally very bad. Give me. There we go. I love that everything in this game responds to the music, including the flowers, and then all like the animal, or not the animals, the monsters like dance. Like everything is very musically inclined, except for Monty Moles apparently. Even if you get not the main Yoshis, but the little baby Yoshis sing like in Yoshi Story. When you're holding them, it'll change the music. Oh, but it even changes the music while you're riding Yoshi. Look at that. Look at that. Like, there's some, like, really cool mechanics in this that I very much appreciate. Ah! Secrets! Thanks, game. Oh, rip Yoshi. Rip Peach. Oh, that's sad. Already, game? Really? Why you rushing me through your levels? I just want to love your levels. Oh. Whoa. I'll take it. I can do this. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I can get literally 100 on flagpole. It's really good. Like, I enjoyed the one for the DS. It was pretty good. But I am already liking this one more. I think it does really good. Oh, no, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna alternate the days for Animal Crossing and Farm Together. That way it gives me more time with an extra, with the whatever other game I'm playing. So instead of doing 3 games in 3 hours, I'm gonna do 2 games in 3 hours, and each will have like an hour and a half, or hour and a half to 2 hours. Like, Animal Crossing usually only takes me about an hour. So then that would give me time for like another 2 hours of something else, like this game. And then that'll, potentially like up to an hour and a half of either Animal Crossing or Farm Together, and then still give me like an hour and a half of another game, because I feel like an hour is not long enough for most games. So it gives me a nice little. So I'm alternating days. Tuesdays and Thursdays I'll be doing Farm Together on stream. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays I'll do Animal Crossing. But I love that literally, like, baby Yoshi's mentality is, hey, you look like you have food, I'll follow you. And the only thing I don't like about Baby Yoshi is it's kind of hard to tell which things Baby Yoshi can eat. But look how he sings. It's so great, and it does it with like all the songs. It changes the songs, so each level is like a different thing. Also, this particular Yoshi, the different colors of Baby Yoshis do different things. This one inflates. So all you fetishists out there, like, it basically is Kirby, except it does run out of steam. Like, you can only do it so many times before it. Can I? Nope. Nope, that is an endless pipe. Cannot get over that. Oh, it can totally eat these piranha plants, though. Good to know. If you get them, like, at the right angle. Good to know. I had a really good weekend. It was like it was a good time. Saturday was a little bit rough, because boyfriend had to work. But he was supposed to work again on Sunday, and he had driven off. I was actually making plans with Steel and my friend Jay about playing some Smash Brothers, because I hadn't played Smash Brothers with friends in a while. And I was like, that sounds like a good way to spend the day, being as he's not here, which was a huge bummer. And then he like texted me. He was like, nope. It like literally like 5 minutes into being gone was just like, I'm coming back. I was like, what? He's like, yep, I can go into work tomorrow. This is dumb. Look at that little guy. And he came back and we went on a drive, which was really nice for me. I used to hate going on drives because I was driving all the time with my last job. Now I'm stuck in the house all the time. So we don't have like a lot of money to go do anything, but we loaded up the kid in the car and we all just drove around sightseeing, fun stuff like that. It was real nice. It was a pleasant time. So, got to spend the day with him. We got to play more video games. We played more Fortnite together. We actually had a good day of Fortnite. Usually, I am so bad at that game. Don't run from me. Look, I like how they, like, the little guys even pose the music. Some of them do. And you take this guy literally until you lose him. If you drop him off like a platform or something. Get out of here. Can I? Okay, yeah, like it's unclear which enemies you can like eat, but he can eat the hammers if you like catch them. Like, well, that's the only thing I don't like about baby Yoshis is it's kind of unclear. I like these little challenges. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna make it. No! Oh my gosh, I was 1 second away. That usually gives you like 1-ups or power-ups or stuff. It's kind of cool. The singing is adorable in this. I really do like this game. And this is like the definitive version of the game. Like, do you want to just like play both Super Luigi U and Super Mario U, and also like some challenges where you can play as a Mii in like certain challenges and stuff. It's really great. There we go. That's how you do that. No, I need... Boy, I did not find, like, any of those coins, did I? Inflate! Yeah, I wasn't actually pissed. It was like a really nice surprise. It just caught me off guard, that because I had really expected him to just be like gone, and I was like, and I had like made my peace with that, and then he was like, I'm coming home. I was like, oh, okay, and then it ended up being like a really wonderful day. I actually got some kills in Fortnite. That happened. Oh, fun thing I wanted to share, actually. I'm going to brag on him again tomorrow when I actually play Farm Together again. So, I export all my VODs from Twitch to YouTube. I got copyright claims on YouTube from Josh Woodward, who is the musician that does all the music for Farm Together. And nothing like bad, it was just like, hey, we're going to run ads on your videos because he copyright claimed it. What he did was, those were all done by a bot. Those copyright claims were done by a bot. I have to hide the toys then, lol. And in the same, like, when I checked my emails, I had a batch of emails that were like, there was all these copyright claims made on your videos. And I'm like, oh gosh, dang it. Oh well, not a big deal. At least they're still on there. I'm not getting in trouble. Whatever. Then, in the same batch of emails was, hey, Josh Woodward went in himself, looked at my videos, saw that they were VODs of me streaming it, and went, oh no, he's allowed to do this, and released all the copyright claims on the videos. So the bot copyright claimed him, and then the guy himself was like, oh no, he can do that, and then just released all the copyright claims. I was like, that's so super nice. So I just wanted to like brag on him for a bit for being like, oh no, yeah, he can do that. And release. I was like, good guy Josh Woodward. Not only is his music fantastic, but also he hand released the copyright claims on my. Also, I'm terrible at this minigame, so like you get 1-ups just from getting a bunch of coins, but then you want to have like more of the 1-up mushrooms than you do of the Bowser things, because the Bowser things cancel out the 1-up mushroom token thingies. So far, I've gotten one. Dang it, nope. Okay, I've got one again, okay. Cool, I actually got some 1-ups from that. Oh gosh, dang it. Oh, well, one canceled out one, okay. I got two, I think. I got three ups from that, okay. And yeah, I was like, I totally get that other people are actually like infringing on copyright. I get that being a thing, and he should copyright claim them. Good. But as far as like somebody like a Let's Player, usually, like I probably could have like gone in and disputed the claim because I have the right to do that. I could have disputed the claim, and usually companies will drop it if you dispute the claim, because if you dispute the claim, they have to actually take legal action at you against you at that point. They would have to take me to court to maintain the copyright claim, which most companies are like, it's not worth it, and they drop it then. But I didn't even have to do that. Before I even knew that I had the claim, he had already released the claim, and I'm like, good guy. So I just wanted to brag on him. I'll brag on him again tomorrow when I actually play Farm Together again, and I feel bad because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be doing a lot more VODs, which is a lot more things he's gonna have to go in and do that for. But I was like, man, that guy was cool. That guy was cool. Got it. That's actually like a power star that you're supposed to just like power star on, but oh well, I think it gives me one. Oh, it gave me a tiny mushroom. It gave me a power star in the in my first playthrough. Again, I haven't played through the whole thing. I played through the first world and then like half of the second world. So a mini mushroom, whatever they're called. I don't know. What did I say it was? Did I say it was a mini mushroom? I don't know. I really like these castles and everything. Like these feel like the levels feel a little bit short. And there's only 6 levels in a world as opposed to 8. So it's like, oh, that's a little disappointing. I like this lighting mechanic. There's a level coming up where you get a baby Yoshi that... Where did my baby Yoshi go, by the way? Did I lose him? Where instead of like inflating, it just serves as a lantern. And when you push the button that typically inflated the other one, it just lights them up more. Oh dear. Nope, not getting this one. That's a bummer. I was doing so good in my Mario Brothers one. I like that the Luigi U is slightly just different, like more challenging and stuff. Oh. Oh well. Rip. Yeah. Man, you feel so good. I've seen like videos of people like speed running the heck out of this game though. Like I'm very cautious. I've seen some people just be absolute bosses at it, though. I'm like, what? Oh, well, no. Oh, well. I don't know if there was like a bonus to doing that or not, but... Oh, that's kind of nice. Gives you a little bit extra time when you get to the boss door or something. Eee! Look at that little running animation, is adorable. She's so happy. So happy about getting launched out of a cannon. Hey, Lemmy. I swear I'm gonna do this better this time. I'm usually like really bad at these. I like that they're classic Mario bosses, but I'm like usually really awful at my aim. Look at that! I didn't even lose my peach yet. Killing it. Did it. Lemmy is dead. So you can't take Baby Yoshi into the castles. Okay, so I didn't lose him. You just can't take him into the castles. Fair enough. Layer Cake Desert. So I actually got up to that first, like, mid-castle. Didn't actually play the mid-castle. So we're almost caught up to where I was last night. And we're gonna play for even longer. You never could take Yoshi. That is true. That is very true. I forgot about that. The little Yoshi singing is so... That's like the same sound as in Yoshi Story. Oh dear. Oh no! Oh god. This is not fair. I did it! I did it! Yay! Oh. Lame. Made it! Look at that. Look at that gameplay. Superb Owl this weekend? I didn't even know the Superb Owl was this weekend. That is how out of the zeitgeist I am. I like Spike usually. However, Spike in Mario Tennis... I think that was Spike. I think it was the one I was thinking of. Made me mad. Also, I love Reddit so much for making... Did you see my short list of the fetishes, by the way? What was your short list of fetishes? And where would I see such a thing? Nabbit is so cute. The only thing I don't like about Nabbit is like, it's like, okay, let your little brother or something play it. And it lets you progress in the game, but it's like, yeah, but the level is specially marked where it's never 100, it's never fully completed because you played with Nabbit. I'm like, dang it! Oh, I hate that. Like, now I don't feel like I can play with Nabbit because it doesn't, like, do it. Oh, yeah. Is that like your actual short list of fetishes? I mean, no judgments. I do not kink shame in this channel. Also, I love this. Look how pipes work in this game. That is not how they work in any other game. Like, there are cannons, but like they could have just been like, no, you go in a pipe system to go to the next place. No, the pipes are just cannons. Which I'm like, I don't know what to think about that. That's kind of odd. In the game, you feed Yoshi, he inflates, and you use transformation. That is true. So I actually love these. It's the same like, Ash, I am streaming more. I gotta grab him because I don't want to lose little baby Yoshi. But it's literally just like, hey, just literally catch up to him. Oh god. Got him! It's just like a race. It's just a little race thing. Just a fun little thing. Love it.
You got my stuff back. Thanks a million.
God. Can't even. That was very painful. That's probably all you're gonna get of Toad. Wasn't even that good, but that's what you're getting. That's what I deliver here on my channel is subpar, very painful vocal cord destruction. Exactly. Needed to hydrate my vocal cords after that. No, let me go to the. Nope, go back. Toad House. What new game? Oh dear. Oh god, they're gonna have like 2 Bowser ones in this now, aren't they? Oh, there is. Oh dear. Oh god. I've already lost it. That just like threw me off entirely. Well, this will be a rando. They upped the ante. This. Damn it. No items for me. I'm only thinking of them in Mario Brothers 3. It was like this, wasn't it? I don't remember. I don't remember. This is a good new game. It was like, again, my boyfriend was like, you should play, if you like this game, you should buy it. And I'm like, okay. And I'm excited to be streaming it. I'm like, this is fun. But, come here. God, baby Yoshis are fat and adorable. 2, they're cute as shiz. Oh, secrets. Secrets. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't see. Crap. I gotta bail on, hold on, can I just, oh, that was very close. There we go. He nearly did not make that. Okay, this is the glowy boy, but I don't want to get rid of my little cute boy, though. Oh, yeah. Oops, sorry. If you grab the glowy boy doesn't leave after the level. Like, he doesn't come out of the level with you, so I'm just like, oh, the cute boy, though. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I'll do this hard mode and not have a glowy boy to help me see what the heck I'm doing. Just because, like, this is my baby now. This is like, it's official. This is my baby now. I can't abandon. Dang it! Oh gosh! No! Well, he's dead anyways. He's gone. That makes me so sad. Dang it! I went so far with this baby Yoshi. I can't even get the coin. I can't even get the coin, guys. Got it. Got that at least. It was in 3D Land. Oh, I didn't play much of 3D Land. I had, like, I never have trouble with depth perception, and I really had trouble with depth perception in that game, so I didn't play too much of that. I didn't murder my baby. My baby ran off into the abyss. But it does make me super sad because I made it so many levels with it, a lot further than I did last night. It makes me sad because I was taking care of him. But I think this level has like some glowy Yoshi babies again, so if that's the case, then we will at least have another one for a bit. Are they like temporarily harmless when they go all green? I think that's the whole idea, is you can like walk past them when they're like that. Nope, you can't. Tested theory, didn't like it. Oh dear. Really? Oh, I guess I have to crouch or something. Look, we're learning. We're ooh. That boy though. Remember the days when you could not, or when the mushrooms went the opposite direction of where you were? Like now, I'm pretty sure they just consistently, ooh. Those are nice. They always go the same direction now, I believe. This is not fun. Ah! Ah! Let's Plays. Green? Green? What? Like, I could move on in the level, but why would I want to move on in the game? I want to do every level. I've never understood that in games. Like, unless it's like a particular challenge, it's like, but yeah, I mean, they do. Like, their thorns turn into like green leaves and stuff. Oh, hello. Unexpected, pleasant surprise. So, fun fact, in the original Super Mario Bros., they thought, oh, you can actually grab coins like that too. Or not Super Mario Bros., Super Mario World, where Yoshi made his, rideable debut. I don't think that was actually his first game. But when you can first ride Yoshi in a game, gimme, there we go. Mario actually punches Yoshi in the back of the head to get him to, like, work. Ah! That was a dumb. I'm so sorry. But a lot of people thought it was just Mario being like, yeah, go. So, Nintendo was like, yeah, maybe that's not so friendly in the US to just, like, punch it on the back of the head. So, obviously, you can see that with, Peachette there. Was literally doing that exact thing, was like intentionally not poking or punching Yoshi in the back of the head, was just cheering him on. Oh, goodness. There we go. That's how we do that. Oh, when they're green. When they're green, they're all, like, edible. Man, I can just, like, farm out the one-ups. I wish you could do the vertical tongue thing. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yes! I did it. I did it. MLG Pro right here. Punch Yoshi in the head. Man, I feel real good about that. That felt real satisfying. I wish you could do like the upwards, like if you press up and did the tongue. I think we should do that like in Yoshi's Island, but. Okay, we're doing it. Let me out. There we go. Feels so good to punch Yoshi in the head. I am very satisfied. Oh, hush it. Oh, I didn't mean it. I forgot that like jumps off of Yoshi. I was trying to do like the super jump, but that like totally abandons him. No, we're taking this beautiful baby with us.
Yay! I did it!
Fucking Peachette. It's true, Mario knocked Yoshi in the back of the head, but usually to show him where to lick. An act of kindness. I don't know if it was an act of kindness or not. But yeah, they definitely, Nintendo Japan was like, maybe that doesn't go so well in the US. Maybe we should not encourage punching animals in the back of the head. So they said to the US, they didn't change the animation any, but they like when it was like just time for the US, they were just like, oh yeah, he's just like, he's just pointing like where to go and stuff. Nah. Oh my goodness, this is such an interesting idea for a level. I actually like that a lot. It's okay, I got the coin. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Nope! Nope! Still bad! Still really bad! I'm bad at games! It's okay. I'm alive. Yes, the Pokemon want to fight each other. It's... That is such an odd one. Dang it! No! Wall jump when I tell you to wall jump, dang it! Dang it, Toadette! I need you to wall jump! No! No! Oh gosh, this is too hard for Nate. Oh dear, that is like a place Nate does not want to be. Really? Really? The problem is I'm used to old school wall jumping where you had to like press the direction in the opposite way, and you really don't in this. There you go. If you just keep pressing towards the wall, you'll still get it. Oh, I'm gonna like run out of time on this dang old level. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, claustrophobia, hoi! I made it. I didn't even get the coin, I'm sad. The coin was right there, I'm super sad. But there wasn't any way to like go back and change that. I'll go back off stream, dang it. Get out of here, Kamek. Oh, that looks so good now. Much has changed from the days of Yoshi's Island. Rip you! Kamek's magic didn't help you much. Y'all are being inappropriate. Y'all are being inappropriate. Oh my gosh, speaking of like Pokemon whiting out, I play a lot of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Even streamed it some. Gonna stream it more. Love that game. Although, let me tell you, anytime you fight Kangaskhan, I think is what it's called. I always get it mixed up with the like bad dude Genghis Khan, I think, whatever it's called. I don't know. Man, that is getting more and more bad mojo as we go along. Every time you beat it's the one with like the little baby in its pouch. When you beat that Pokemon in Let's Go Pikachu, the little baby turns around to his mama as she's like passing out and just like, Mom, are you? It's like literally just like a little sad look on its face. It's just like, Mom, and it breaks my heart every time. Damn you, Pokemon Company! Why must you rip my heart out with adorable Pokemon being adorable? Joke's on you. I wanted to fight you. Do you have ice powers? I have ice powers. Also, this is a tune from the original arcade Mario Brothers. The more you know. That's the thing. I get a lot of items in this game that I like don't pull into like levels. Like I should consider. Like there's a limit to the items. So it's like, gosh, dang you. There we go. Gotcha. Get you. Bam. All right. Okay. Technically, this was a lady that attacked me. I didn't want them to fight. And she even said something to the effect of like, "Stop bullying my Pokemon." I'm like, "Bully? You attacked me. I was walking down the road. You approached me and challenged me to a fight. Madam, I did not bully your Pokemon. You are a slave master that made your own Pokemon fight in a fight that they couldn't win. Because I grinded a lot and I was overpowered at that point. So you should have known better. Ma'am, madam." Wow. Again, I hate this one because I inevitably get way more of the bad ones than the good ones. But you know, I try. It's all bonus, I guess. So. Oh gosh, bad start. Already bad start. There we go. Nope. At least you get lots of coins. That's a good. What's with this? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm not gonna get like any one-ups aside from the default ones. Oh! Maybe I got one? I don't think I got any. I got one! Yay! And he was just as satisfied as when he punched Yoshi. Look, have you seen the movie Sucker Punch? Like... It's a really bad example, actually. It just sounds like it in the name. The movie really doesn't. Also, kind of depressing. Also, very similar to the premise of Return to Oz. That is not... Return to Oz was... What is this? When I blow the whistle, bring one baby Yoshi of each color over here. Uh-oh. The right combination of panels will earn you up to 2 items, but don't you dare bring me any of Bowser's. Oh dear. So these are all safe. I lost track of which one was the Bowser one. I should have gotten that one first. Maybe this? I did it! I'm good. I'm a good boy. I'm a good... Who's... Oh. I really gotta mute my phone. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm getting, like, so distracted by... Actually, ironically, it's like the Animal Crossing Discord, the texture Discord that I was in. Or that I am in. I'm so sad I don't have my baby Yoshi, though. I'm so sad. I lost it in the abyss. Oh my god, Spike. Get out of here. Any secrets? I feel like there should be secrets. Really, game? Alright. Spike, get froze. That's just straight up murder. Like, let's be real. Let's just call it like it is. And it is murder. Oops. Well, that's all right. Oh no! Oh, I'm not dead. Oh, this is actually really funny. While we were driving around yesterday, Blaze was showing me some old businesses and stuff that had like changed over the years. And one of the buildings used to be a restaurant called My Place. And it got when it went under, it got bought by a church that renamed it to His Place, which I think is the most, like, it's such a silly, but like, all right, that does work. Oh yay! Stop with the spikes. Also, dang it. That was my bad. I was getting a little frisky there. Oh, come back, please. I didn't know that was a. Well then. I guess I have no choice. Rip. Rip, I tried. Top 3 Switch games. Mario Odyssey. God, what games do I even own? Mario Odyssey's the best. It's really good. It's just a really great game. I really like. Everybody was like, Zelda's the best. I'm like, it's not. Like, it's okay. Like, it's a pretty good Zelda game. I like it, but I wouldn't even consider it the best Zelda game. Whereas this is the best 3D Mario, or like the Mario Odyssey is the best 3D Mario game. Like, really good. Shh. Don't talk about that. It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times. Just don't even mention that happened. Yeah, Mario Odyssey, question mark and question mark. I don't know, what games do I have? Oh, Smash Bros is like really, really good. Mario Party is like the best Mario Party in years, but it is not the best Mario Party. Mario Tennis is pretty great. I really like Mario Tennis. Kirby was very disappointing. Like, I played through it. What was nice about Kirby was always meant to be an accessible game but still had a challenge. Like, if you needed to just fly over everything, you could. But aside from that, it was like a pretty big challenge. And this Kirby was just so easy, it was boring. Until the very end of the game, where the end boss was insanely challenging. Like, just complete 180. I don't know. I mean, I really like Zelda, but like Breath of the Wild was a lot of fun, and I like the open world stuff, but it lost a lot of the charm. In like, it's kind of like when games are like, we want to have like this all be randomly generated. I'm like, yeah, but when you randomly generate stuff, it loses the charm of handcrafting. It's the same issue with like open world games. Is like, we want to make it where you can do anything in any order, and I'm like, yeah, but sometimes doing stuff in order makes it good. Like, I don't know. I would say Zelda's still probably 2. I'd still say it's probably number 2. It's like, it's not the best Zelda game, but as far as like Switch games, well, okay, no, probably Odyssey, Smash Bros. Ultimate, and then Zelda in 3rd place. I'll say is my top 3 that I've played. Obviously, there's plenty of Switch games that I just haven't had a chance to play yet, which is a super bummer. And I know, like, that's unpopular opinion. Some people just think that this is, like, it's the best Zelda ever. 10 out of 10. Nothing wrong with it. And I'm like, okay, it had problems like the stupid weapon degradation, which is just there. I mean, you can try to defend that, and you're just never gonna change my mind. You're never gonna change my mind and say that and convince me that that was a good idea. Like, I don't mind the idea of weapon degradation in general, but they just did that poorly and made it not fun and made me avoid combat, which is a fun part of the game, simply because I didn't want to break my weapons. I wanted to save them for bosses that I never ended up using them on, so there never ended up being like, I just like avoided them for no reason. Oh hey, I got all 3 coins. It is subjective. I mean, I did like exploring the world. The problem was, exploring the world would have been more fun if they didn't have the weapon degradation thing. Because what it was is, you would explore the world to find new weapons, except that it was a lot of the same weapons, and they usually broke really quickly, so you didn't get like a whole lot of excitement. It was like the world itself was nice, but there was not anything in it, because all they could put in was weapons that would then break. There wasn't much of a story because they wanted to leave it open, so there was less story, and the story is what is the most, for me, the most charming thing about a Zelda game. Like, I love the story and the world and everything, and I disagree. How do you, okay, I was like, how do I do this? Like, it had some, like, side story stuff, but, like, all the story was told in, like, cutscenes, pre-rendered cutscenes, and it felt very distant. It was all like memory. As far as like the main story went, it was like mostly memories and stuff, and most of the time those were only found in like I'm making a lot of enemies out of you guys. I really mean this all in like you guys are allowed to love the game. Like, I'm not saying you can't love the game. I just personally, like, these were things that I had issues with. Like, believe me, I did all this exploring and stuff, and just for me, it just didn't. Yo, that was pretty amazing. Just saying. I like the freedom. I feel like they could do both. They let it just be open and decide almost like that was good enough. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like, you guys could do so much better. You guys could have made it perfect. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, this is just, I mean, it's just my own personal preferences on it. I don't have anything against you guys for liking it. That's just me. Also, Ash, thank you for all the bits. It's not, like, I guess the bit war's not happening, but I appreciate it nonetheless. And thank you for the tip, by the way. I haven't even looked about how much it was, but thank you already in advance. Because whatever money you guys give me helps out a lot, because I am doing this full time now, guys. So it's, I mean, I'm trying to. Money's a bit of a stress. I know my boyfriend was just like, we'll just buy it, but I'm like, I don't know how well we're actually doing on bills, so that's kind of a stressor. Yes, in fact, they haven't officially announced it, but they've definitely hinted. There's very strongly supported rumors going around that they're going to pull a Majora's Mask, where they use all the same assets and engine and everything, and make another game very quickly. So we could theoretically see another Breath of the Wild-esque game, and it could be better, because I also think that Majora's Mask is better than Ocarina of Time. That's very weird. Do not like that. Do not like that thing at all. So yes, that's what I was gonna actually get to, was like, actually, like, because I like the engine and I like the exploration, but again, take out the weapon degradation. Okay, okay, take out the weapon degradation, give me more story. You can still have more story and leave it open to do the dungeons in any order, and also have dungeons. I liked the trials, but have like legit dungeons. I did not like the dungeons in this were so boring. Like the puzzles were good, but those puzzles were like they felt like one part of a dungeon. Like, I don't know, it just felt like they could always do more with it, and it just like, there were certain areas that I was just like, oh, they just kind of, when they should have been just like catching their stride, it felt like they just stopped. And it's a huge game, and I get that, but things like, man, this open world, but like, oh wait, where's the oh, dang it. I don't know, it became a rotation of go to the tower, unlock an area, go to the shrines, and I like it. It just wasn't everything that it could have been. It somehow lost the charm, and I still go back to that game and play it. I did like all the DLC. I did all the shrines. I did all the DLC.
Yay! I did it!
Except the only DLC I did not do. Just live on their own, though. If everyone's thinking things make sense and exciting, then no one will. That's true. That is a very valid point. People don't. They're just because they're like, this is what would be nice. And I don't remember exactly. I remember reading, it was reliable sources, and it would make. I'll say this much. It may not be true, but it would make a lot of sense, because that's why they did the DLC for Breath of the Wild in the first place, was because they had put so much time into that world. They'd already built it. They were like, we are not done with this game yet because we like it so much. Like we put a lot of work into it. And after spending that much time on an engine and all that stuff, I would be very surprised to find out that they were going to make just a whole new Zelda game from the ground up. It would make a lot more sense to pull a Majora's Mask and just reuse assets and everything. And I think plenty of people would be, oh god, nope, mama, nope. Did it. Oh my gosh, did you see that, guys? How is it possible for one person to be this good at video games? I don't know, but it just, I'm literally the best, and I can't. Oh dear, that's a thing. Also, thanks for that little thing, Pixel Luigi. Oh, that castle, not so bad actually. Not so bad. I would like to see it. I think there's a compromise in there. I think. Because a lot of people do complain about the weapon degradation. Like, here's what you do with the weapon degradation, guys. You take that out, add more of a variety of weapons, where it's actually really exciting to get a new weapon, because it's like upgraded versions, or even like just different stats on weapons, where you can get like a better version of the weapon you already have. And then, like, you can even do weapon degradation where it's less useful and you want to repair it, and then make repairing it a thing. Like, Diablo does that, where your stuff breaks, but you can also repair it even after it breaks. You can fully repair it, and it's just more like, that would be fine, but you can't even repair your stuff in Zelda. What? Oh, I was just like, I don't know what's happening here. Rip you. Saw that. I was like, it's gonna try to immediately do this. Oh, Oh no! Still gotcha. Still gotcha. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. And that's the problem, especially with big games like Zelda. Everybody's wanting something new. They're all wanting this new info. So, yeah, the supposed leaks are rampant with those games. They're rampant. So I totally get it. And I certainly don't want to further, like, idle gossip. I'm just saying, like, from what... I'm just saying it would make sense. It would make sense for them to do something like that. There is no... As far as I know, there is no proof... Ooh, God, I can just, like, pick different worlds to go to now. That's cool. There is no evidence of anything yet. This is great. Liking this. Oh yeah, I'm now past obviously where I was last night. This is all new territory for me. DIY Crossing, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Hello, hello, how are you? I'm assuming that's like a reference to Animal Crossing, which I do regularly play on this channel. And I'm trying to encourage the HD texture pack, like getting involved in that community. Cause I am. Cause it looks really good right now. And I was like, I wanna be a part of this and put my little name on it. Rip. So is the water just death? No, it is not inherently death. That is good to know. Also, that's a secret. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's the other thing. Is these guys, Toadette and Nabbit, just like freely swim through the water with like the controls. Everybody else has to do the typical Mario swim thing. But Toadette and Nabbit are like the... Brackenhawk! Oh my gosh! Hi! Well, thank you for checking out my stream. Guys, this is the like... Okay, I was telling them earlier that you're the one that like revitalized it, right? Or am I just getting that completely wrong? I'm trying to get like all my info right. I was streaming Animal Crossing earlier. I stream Animal Crossing for like the first hour and then I go play like another game, so... French toast. I always use Nabbit. Yeah, I was bragging on you earlier. I was like, I got to talk to like the dude that brought it back, or girl. I really don't know. Brackenhawk is kind of like a unisex. Like that could be either way. I don't want to assume. I don't assume gender here on this channel. But yes, I was streaming the HD texture pack earlier, and a lot of people, like more people than usual, like hopped in and were like, just like usually. I'll get some new people on my streams for Animal Crossing, but I'm gonna stick with Peachette. No, I got a lot more people chatting just because of the texture pack. A lot of people were like, "This looks great. What is this?" Also, this is horrific right now. I should have gone with the ice. I should have gone with the ice. Oh my gosh. Just let me go. There we go. Oh my goodness. Thank you for gifting a sub, Ash. That was super nice. I like Nabbit. The only thing I don't like about Nabbit is that the game is like, yeah, but you didn't beat the level technically. You still have to go. Like you can continue on in the game, but the level's not beat. Like it nags at the back of my brain. Like dang it. Also, I like that. I like that Luigi pixel art. So yes, once I get more familiarized with kind of everything, I'm very excited to get started doing some redraws myself. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This game is starting to get like decently challenging. Rip. If I had paid better attention. Oh, does it do? I stopped at 106. Does it do the? No, it doesn't. I was like, is it gonna do like the original, the fireball trick? Like it was like 6, 4, and 2 or something like that? I couldn't remember. If the timers ended on certain numbers, if it was like ended in a 6 or something, it would, oh, Nabbit. I'll go back and get him. So close to that flag. Get back here, Nabbit. Oh yeah, do the fireworks if you landed on certain numbers. If you ended the game or the level on certain times. And it gave you extra points. Also, it just looked cool to see the fireworks going off. And made you feel really awesome. Oh my goodness. Nope. Rip me. Rip me. I'm really enjoying it. I think now that this has been released, now I think probably in the next 1 or 2 Nintendo Directs, they're going to announce Mario Maker. But I think they want this to get out and get some sales out of the way before they announce it. Because for a lot of people, including myself, I mean, there is always that specific, like, I love the level design that Nintendo does. So that's good, but Mario Maker does cannibalize on some of these, on some of their, like, regular 2D Mario platformers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, you can use Nabbit anytime. I just don't. Like, literally anytime, even from the beginning, you just, like, change character and plays Nabbit. Nabbit does not take any damage from enemies, and he doesn't transform. He takes all the items, like a mushroom or whatever, and then at the end of the level, he exchanges them for 1-ups. Which I guess I could just catch Nabbit with Nabbit? No, because I'm playing as Nabbit, it's just not available. Interesting. I am playing Super Luigi U on the Deluxe version. This is really good. I do like this a lot. I would say it is worth it, but definitely if I had a choice between this or Mario Maker, I would have gotten Mario Maker. I've streamed a Mario Maker once. Well, I'm gonna use up like all my lives on this. I streamed Mario Maker one time because my friends brought over their Wii U with Mario Maker, and he's gone. He's gone. Well, that's probably for the best. Yes, and I think that too. Like, they didn't officially announce Mario Maker yet, but I think, again, they didn't want to cannibalize on their sales of this game. So now that this game is out, again, they may give it more time to get sales in, but I think... Oh, I knew it. I know you, Nintendo. I know your secrets. Look at that. Right at the beginning, they were hiding a coin. Look at clever boys. So, I think maybe not this next Nintendo Direct, but maybe the next one. We'll see some, oh god, Mario Maker stuff. Because, you know, it would be so dumb. They're throwing away money if they don't port Mario Maker to the Switch. And they've ported like every other decent Mario game, so like of course they're going to. So I'm very excited about that. I'll be playing the crap out of that on stream because when I streamed it that one time, there was an aspiring game designer. Oh no, this is not fair. This is just crap. Oh, can I like... I'm going to so die. This is just poopy. Ah! Ah! Got out. Oh my god. That was very scary. That was... Okay, come on, game. What is this? How can I even get that one? Sorry for that toad scream, everybody. Can I, does that, like... No? No? Dang it. Okay, well, I guess I won't get... Okay. We're moving on. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, an aspiring game designer actually hopped in, and he was working on his own games, but he also, as a hobby, made very unique and clever Mario Maker levels. Now, I had seen like several YouTubers do Let's Plays of like playing various Mario Maker levels, and they were all pretty, like they all had like their formats and everything. This guy, I can't even think of his name, but he made very unique, awesome levels, and it was, I mean, I'd never seen the mechanics of Mario used in that way, and I can't even explain it, but it was just so awesome. And that's why I want to stream more Mario Maker. I want it to get ported to Switch so we can see more of that, because it was such a unique, awesome thing that it's an awesome community thing. I want more Mario Maker stuff. But I'm not going to get a Wii U just for Mario Maker, so it's like, okay, Nintendo. Come on. Dang it! There we go. Right? Oh, no, I'm doing a bad. Oh. Okay, anything? One? Maybe one? Did I get one? I would like one. I got one! Yay! You need Nabbit for... Oh, that's true. Oh, look, I could just, like, quickly do that level with Nabbit. That's actually not a bad idea. Might just switch out just to Nabbit really quick. Because, yeah, he just doesn't take... I've never played as Nabbit. Because, again, the game's like, well, you didn't actually beat the level. Like, you can progress, but you didn't really beat it, so... Like, but it's dumb. That's really dumb, game. I do like that it keeps the progress of the other coins, though. So he still gets, like, poked by them, but he just doesn't... That's weird. He's kind of cute. Alright. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Look at this little guy just running through water. That's how you do it. Thank you, Francie, for that suggestion. That was a really good, really wonderful suggestion. Ah, well. All the all the one-ups and everything are tied to that specific character, which I think is awesome, actually. So, and there are certain challenges. I'm playing as Toadette. I know Toadette makes it easier, and usually I don't pick a character for ease of use. One, I am bad, but I'm like, normally I'd be like, no, I'm playing as Mario or Luigi, but also Peachette is a thing that exists. So, why I want to play Toadette. I would, if they gave me an option to play Toadette but not with the easier mechanics. That is how you start a level. I would do that if I could play it without the easier mechanics. Oh, that was an elevator. Come back. Please. Please. Maybe not. Nope. Did it. Figured it out. Solved it. Gotta run, but have fun. Look forward to working with you. Yeah, absolutely. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you for the follow. Thank you again, Ash, for gifting the sub. That was super nice. I can't wait to... Yeah, can't wait to get started. Oh! That is so not fair. Ah! I tried. Do I have a YouTube? I have a YouTube for VODs, and it's under the same name, youtube.com/user/Nate Gullion. But it's just, right now, it's just VODs. I actually, okay, that's a lie. I did... Oh god, it's taunting me again. Same place, too. I did used to make YouTube content before I became a streamer, and that is available on there still. It's just under, like, the YouTube archives. Did a lot of Let's Plays with friends and stuff, which was a good time. I didn't have face cam back then, though, so don't expect face cam. It was just purely my my dulcet tones of me and my friends when we did stuff together. It was a lot of single-player stuff. I did, though, pat myself on the back, I 100% completed Banjo-Kazooie with the help of a guide. Because I wouldn't know where all this stuff was, but I used the guide and was like, how do I do everything? And I did it. And that was a big challenge, but it exists. There's footage of that. Also played Donkey Kong 64, which is the worst game ever to Let's Play. As far as just a fun game to play, I actually think I would have really enjoyed it in my free time to just hang out and play. But let me tell you, that is a nightmare to Let's Play. No, that was dumb. That was very dumb, Nate. That was a bad move. Oh god. Oh god, you just can't. You can't do it. Gosh, this game gets and I knew it, like every Mario game gets to that level where it's like, all right, now suddenly things get very difficult. And of course I'm playing Luigi U, which is tougher. But it's like, come on. This is really Lordy, I want it. I really, really, really want a Zigazama. Nope! I was tiny already. I can't do that when you're tiny. I knew that. And I still tried it because I forgot. I could have made it if I wasn't tiny. We did play through. We did not complete the game, but we finished the game. Like, we didn't 100% it, but we did like play through it all. And that was a nightmare to Let's Play. And there was definitely times where we're just like, we gotta take a break because of like us getting so angry. But it was also, we didn't get too angry during the Let's Play. It was like off camera that we're just like, ah! It was, oh my gosh, it was more comical on the Let's Play. So that was nice. There's just no, like, if I had saved frickin', I don't know what I was doing there. I'm talking too much and not paying attention. I gotta like focus to get through this level really quick. Hold on. Good game though. I just didn't like it very much while Let's Playing it. But that was good. Definitely worth a watch. It was like one of my favorite Let's Plays to ever do. I think it was one of my more entertaining ones. MLG Pro. Okay, I can do this. I can do this with Peach. I swear. If I just get to where, like, I lose Peach for this, then theoretically... Okay. Theoretically, I could still have Big Toad. Toadette, I say. I should say. For up here. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was close. Okay, I am Big Toadette. I can do this. Oh my goodness. Wait, where was the first coin? Oh gosh, dang. Oh dang it. I didn't even realize that until now. I'll go back later, I guess. Oy. I like this all like rainbow sparkly. It looks nice. But is all right. Can do. This is fine. This is fine. Gotcha. 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 Also, hi to everybody. Like, man, there's been a lot of new guys here today and girls. Lots of new peeps today. And I appreciate all of you. It's been nice seeing some new faces in chat. I've been having a lot of fun. It's 12:44 already. Oh, Peach, you're gone. I'm good. You're gone. I'm sorry, girl. You ain't gonna make it. Meanwhile, enjoying some nice tropical tunes. I'm excited. A little ghost shit. And oh, I love it. I always love the boo areas in these games. Oh god, classic boo tunes as well. Like all the music in this is just like, oh. Well, rip. I thought I could grab onto those. Turns out, you can't. Or at least not where or how I grabbed onto it. I don't even know. Oh dear. Okay, you can. It just didn't that one time for that reason. For some reason that I don't understand. I literally cannot reach that one up there. Oh no! Oh, there was ones in the water. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I've racked up the lives. 43. I didn't even realize I racked up that many. My goodness. Load times aren't too bad in these games. Actually, this is kind of nice. Okay, let's not. Let's not fuck it up. Wait for the boost to get out of the way. I don't remember which pipe I went down the first time, so nah. They might all lead literally the same place. It kind of looks like it. Oh, come. Oh, no. It's fine. It's all fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Really? Why does it sometimes and then sometimes it doesn't? I don't know. Like, I'm sure I'm supposed to be doing something that I'm just not doing. Don't know what that might be though. Oh, I just love that she like... Oh, this is a classic, having the boos like do the little circle thing. Oh, get out of here. Okay. I was like, I don't think I can do that when they're in a small circle. Oh well, 8,000. I just love that she was just like very abruptly like jerking back and forth like, oh god. We'll give it I'll try another level. We'll see another level and then like, oh, that's kind of cool. I was like, where do I go next? That's where I go next. We'll play another level and then, wait, can I intentionally like bop into him? I totally can. Oh, I'm really unequipped for this though. Oh good, the game gives me like a... Oh yay! I'm probably not gonna get them all. Nah, nah. Oh, I did it. Yeah, we'll try to do an actual level, and then we'll wrap up, and I will send you guys to another streamer who I'm sure will be delightful as well once I figure out who that streamer is. Depends on who's streaming, so I really don't know, but we'll figure it out. But I promise that it'll be somebody awesome if people are streaming. Is that gonna... It's gonna just... Yep, I was like, it's gonna dissipate the moment I hop on it. I'm really digging the tropical setting. This is quite nice. Oh! Fishies! No! Go away. Go away. Oh my goodness! It gives me like no time. Okay. We ate, fam. What? I feel really cool now. Like that is what's so good. What? What? That's what's so good about Mario games is like, man, they make you feel so cool when you would you do the thing and you don't fuck it up. Well, speaking of not fucking it up, when you do the thing right, it feels really awesome. It's a very rewarding game. Are they harmless to walk across? I don't think so. That might be another thing I have to use Nabbit for. But I made it. I made it. I only have that one to get. So, okay, so we'll wrap up here. It's been like a really good day for streaming. Had a lot of fun. Met a lot of new people. You're all awesome. I really have had like a really awesome time. I appreciate all of you so much. Even the lurkers. From the lurkers all the way up to the people that are literally sending me money. You all are awesome, and it's what's keeping this channel going. So I appreciate you all very much. It's good to know that people actually enjoy watching and chatting with me. Man, it feels awesome. It feels awesome that people actually want to watch this. We'll be back tonight with something. We haven't settled yet, but something multiplayer. We'll have the gang in, and we'll be playing some video games, and it'll be a lot of fun. We'll see you all at 6 p.m. Central Time. But before I go, we're gonna find somebody to raid. I was going to forget because I'm a bad friend. But I remembered, so it's okay. It's not a problem. Where are we? What? Who? Go to the who's live? We'll figure it out. We'll put my big old face on the screen while we figure that out. Oh, yeah. That is a good option. Here is Kiro Nightbow. We're gonna raid him. He plays a lot of Twitch sings, which I've been trying to get into because I love singing, and it's like a karaoke thing that uses integrates with Twitch and everything. So we're gonna raid him. It's probably 2 words as well. No, it is 1 word. Okay. We're going to raid him. Go tell him I sent you. Go listen to his lovely dulcet tones. Again, it was wonderful having you guys here. I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye.